Welcome to the American Federation of Musicians of the United States and Canada. As the largest union of musicians in the world, we have the power to make the music industry work for us and have been doing so for more than 125 years. AFM members perform in orchestras, backup bands, festivals, clubs, and musical theater. We also record music for films, TV, commercials, albums, video games, streaming, and more. Why do musicians need a union? In an increasingly complex industry, musicians' ability to make a living is threatened as never before. Corporate profits continue growing, while technological advances transform our work and how we are compensated. Many of us standing together are more powerful than any of us standing alone. By joining together, musicians have won good wages, benefits, and a voice in their workplaces. "70,000 musicians power the AFM. These musicians belong to one of our 175 locals throughout the United States and Canada. Each local has their own bylaws and their own officers democratically elected by their members. Local union musicians negotiate with employers to achieve strong union contracts in their communities. We are also affiliated with the AFL-CIO and the Canadian Labour Congress. Through those relationships, we are united with over 12 million working people across a whole spectrum of industries, from actors to teachers, nurses, building trades, and many more.
We are one! We are one! We are one!
What is a union contract? Union contracts are legally enforceable documents that are much stronger than individual contracts or personal service agreements. Musicians work together to negotiate and enforce contracts that set industry standard pay, guarantee benefits, provide job security, and protect your rights to your recorded work. The AFM has local contracts with symphony orchestras, theme parks, hotels, theaters, and more. There are also contracts for freelance musicians, as well as national agreements for touring musicians. Additional agreements cover sound recordings and electronic media, including music for TV, film, video games, and jingles. These contracts maintain standards of employment and create residual revenue streams for musicians. Under AFM contracts, musicians have rights when recordings are made of their performances. Musicians working under AFM recording contracts are paid again when their work is used outside of its original use. For example, music originally recorded for an album is later used on a TV show, or a live symphonic performance is aired on PBS. Because union musicians joined together to fight for their rights, musicians are now fairly paid for their live performances and their recorded work. Also, residuals have been negotiated in a number of our media contracts that provide additional payments for streaming and secondary market uses. Both the Federation and our local chapters provide support and resources to help our members navigate the business side of the music industry. The AFM has an international booking agency, offers musical instrument and liability insurance, and the New York and Toronto offices have dedicated departments to assist members in obtaining proper visas to ensure trouble-free cross-border touring. We also provide a wide range of benefits and services provided through our relationship with the AFL-CIO. This includes discounts on phone service and other services that provide added value to your AFM membership. AFM locals also offer a range of benefits, including booking and referral services, rehearsal facilities, workshops, and networking events. We advocate in Washington, D.C., Ottawa, and at the state, province, and local level. Union musicians have made it easier to fly with instruments, strengthened performance rights and copyright reform, defended National Endowment for the Arts funding, and much more. AFM musicians in Canada successfully lobbied for the passage of the Federal Status of the Artist legislation, which ensures fair standards and wages for performing artists, and securing neighboring rights, ensuring that Canadian musicians are paid fair royalties when their recordings are broadcast in other countries. The lives of working musicians are both challenging and rewarding. We love making music, but we deserve to be fairly treated and respected wherever we work. Your AFM membership, and especially your participation in your union, are key to protecting you and your work for decades to come. Congratulations on joining the AFM. The strength of our union is in our diverse membership, which includes musicians of all ages and cultures working in every conceivable musical style and genre. Musicians are always stronger when we unite to fight for our common goals. By working together, we will always achieve more than we ever could by standing alone. That's our union power. Welcome to the American Federation of Musicians of the United States and Canada.